Hey, I'm Chef Andre, Kathy Ireland Worldwide Design Ambassador, a Bay Cafe society where you always know what's cooking. Now, you know, Kathy's got me up early because you know how we roll. So we're on the road headed to Sonoma, Napa Valley Wine Country Experience. So come along with us. You can follow us definitely on KathyIreland.com as we explore, learn, and definitely taste some of California's greatest wines. But first, we got to make one stop and pick up our Global Wine Sommelier, Bruce Barrett. Come on. On the road, baby. Hi, Chef Andre here, Kathy Ireland Worldwide Design Ambassador, a Bay Cafe society where you always know what's cooking.
And Bruce Barrett, sommelier for Kathy Ireland Worldwide.
You know, Bruce, this has been incredible. Thank you so much. Again, I got to thank Kathy for introducing us. Bruce is, and he'll hate this, but Bruce is one of the finest sommeliers of America. So thank you so much, dude. You've been absolutely amazing.
Oh, thank you. It's just been a humble, a grateful experience to be with you also. We just had a lifetime experience in only 4 days. Yes. And I was glad to be able to give you the opportunity of opening up the world of Kathy Ireland and yourself to some exciting wineries and great food, concerts, and just to have us together for these 4 days. It's been a great pleasure.
Yes, it has. You know what? This man's incredible. And as on KathyIreland.com, it's all about solutions, but this has been about food, family, and fun. It's about educating people. It's about demystifying. Don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to try new wines. You know, it's okay if you pick a wine by its label, but after that, you know, Bruce has taught us some very important things. Go for the taste. It's okay to go for what you like. Don't let anyone tell you any different. Tradition, absolutely. Whites with fish, but you know what? You can do reds in the summer. You can do reds with fish. There's so much that you can do.
You could always do that great Cabernet with a nice sea bass, a nice salmon, a Pinot Noir. So while you're at home, try it.
Absolutely. Check us out again at KathyIreland.com. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and you know this is going to be on YouTube, so check it out. Bruce was telling me, I mean, you consider yourself, like us, a baby brand. We kind of, I mean, you've been in the business for a long time. Yeah. This album, it is just beginning. Really,
it certainly is.
Yeah.
And you know, one of the things with any brand, but especially wine, because there's so many of them, it takes a long time, a lot of patience.
So what happens when you're this good starting off? What happens when, you know, you're the baby brand who starts off running? And
well, the focus here, and you never miss, you've got to have a product. So it's all about the wine. And I never lose sight of that. And as an owner, one of the big mistakes I see a lot of times with owners, because as you're growing and you get bigger, you're putting money out, it doesn't come back for 3 years. And so a lot of times what happens, they'll say, oh, this is too much, and they don't stay the course. And one thing I promised John as a winemaker, I said, we'll stay the course. I mean, we're not going backwards at all. We're cutting corners. So wine, we call him no budget John. He has no budget for the wine.
And
gotta have a product.
It shows. Because as you know, starting out, if you don't start out of the gate strong, it's hard to get back in the game.
Well, we know all about no budget, so you know, Kathy quite often says we're a baby brand with no budget. And there's a story that she tells that when she first started, her and John Carrasco, her creative director, put the backpacks on and were shopping out socks. And I mean, they were going, you know, in hotels and sleeping overnight in airports and no budget, and you just kind of getting out there. And you do what you have to do. It proves here with the quality of what you're producing. Yeah. I can't wait to get that smoked meat.
So what do we want to do now? You want to go out and look at the smokers while it's still light? That's
Man,
this is
So this, you know, this got hot water, and this is a hot water heater, and runs on propane. And then, of course, we got a propane in case we have to warm beans or anything. It's got 3 burners, and then basically 4 cookers, and they all kind of do different things. This one we refer to as a chicken cooker, but it's all double insulated. You run charcoal on the bottom. The great thing about it, you could put a bunch of thighs in there. What's this? You want to flip it? How about that? No spatulas here.
I'm gonna slap you. That's one of those things. I'm gonna slap your mama. That's pretty incredible, man.
And the next one, these I have 2 of those, and I cook. You can cook steaks and lamb chop, all types of meats on that. And then I'll let you open this one up. This is the pig smoker.
Oh, man. Oh man.
I always like to do that.
Yeah. I'm glad I worked out this morning. That's.
So this is a charcoal feed, and what it does is it's got a tray down here that you put the charcoal in, and it runs up and it comes back, cooks for about 6-7 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now this is go ahead.
So this is for the Hawaiian pig.
Yeah, you can put it. This kind of thing will hold about a 120-pound pig. I got a bigger one over here. I'll let you lift up.
Okay. Now this started though kind of as a novelty. You kind of had your first smoker.
Yeah.
And then you loved it so much that you turned it into.
Now I have. I don't even want to add them up. It's a sickness. I think I have about, not counting these 4 here, I got 8 other ones.
Wow. Okay. First of all, this thing is unbelievable.
Here, check this guy out over here. The big dog. You can put a 250-pound pig in this one. We'll do it together. We'll be a team.
Okay.
All right.
There you go.
Oh man.
You see, what's great about this, and this is made by Amish back in New Holland, Pennsylvania, and everything is double insulated.
Yeah, it is.
So when you get it to heat, it stays there, and
That's it.
And this one will cook for about 10 hours.
Wow.
A little bigger.
But now what's so impressive to me is that you do this for nonprofit, for people that are
it's not for profit at all. Yeah,
right.
Sure. I did it for a charity last night.
Right. So how many people do you think you've ever fed at one time?
I know. I had my first run at it in May. I was about 500 people.
Wow.
Close to maybe a little less. Right around.
See, as soon as they see you, it's Alpha Omega and food and charity. I'm right there. Sign me up for the raffle ticket.
I cooked 400 chicken thighs, about 80 racks of ribs, and then those, I call them lollipops, so they're lamb chops.
Yeah, the lamb chops.
Did about 200 or 300 of those things.
Wow.
You would have hit parade.
Oh, it was fun.
Okay, next time call me. I'll gladly come and cook with you.
I need a team. You run one cooker. We got stuff going. I had things going on all 4, and I had a team of about 6 of us. And some guys were prepping. Then each person was in charge of one of the cookers, watching it. So.
See, I'm bad. I don't work. I just like to drink and watch Chef Andre.
Well, you could be supervisor.
Oh, that's perfect job.
We need a supervisor.
That's it.
I'll tell you. Can't wait for dinner tonight.
Right.
Can't wait to talk more about wines and
We're gonna lose this ring here.
See, we messed it up.
No.
Hey, Chef Andre here with 2 beautiful ladies and Bruce Barrett.
Thank you so much. I really love how you just treat me so well after 5 days with you.
It's going to get better. Shut up. Now we're here with Chelsea, the amazing Chelsea, and we have to thank you so much for inviting us, the team from KathyIreland.com, to come and, I would like to say, explore, learn, and taste beautiful, delicious wine. So tell us about what you do here at Alpha Omega.
Well, I'm the Director of National Sales and also Director of Operations here at Alpha Omega. Lucky enough to be able to work with such fine ladies as the woman sitting next to me. But also, we're just very lucky to have you here tonight, and we really appreciate you coming and checking out a little bit about Alpha Omega.
Well, what I've tasted so far has been unbelievable. But Bruce, this lady next to you.
That's what made it all possible. Michelle, thank you so much. She's been a dear friend. Now tell us, Michelle, what do you do with Southern Wine and Spirits?
I'm a luxury fine wine specialist for Southern California, handling distribution for the fine wines of Alpha Omega.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, they should give you a raise, because when you told me you definitely want us to visit Alpha Omega, this has just been incredible so far. Thank you, Chelsea. It's been
Thank you for
Well,
coming.
you guys are toasting already, but I'm not finished. You brought me 2 different wines. Well, explain this to me, because it's great to educate our wonderful consumers out there about the difference between oaked, unoaked, and things like
Absolutely.
that. So,
Well, our winemaker is actually Jean Hoefliger, who worked up at Newton Vineyards for quite some time, and he was really known for making Chardonnays and big style Chardonnays. So we have 2 polar opposite styles of Chardonnay here. We have an unoaked and 0% secondary fermentation, so clean and crisp. And on the other hand, we have this really big style Chardonnay, and it's actually unfiltered. So it really shows the 2 spectrums of what you can get with Chardonnay. So it's just kind of interesting to be able to see the difference.
now, most people, and it's so funny, most people choose a wine by its label.
Absolutely.
They do.
Absolutely.
But once you get past that, and you really taste certainly this superb wine, the difference is, you saw me get choked up.
Yeah,
the difference
absolutely.
was, I'm learning here too, folks. The difference between these 2 is unbelievable. And Chelsea was, sharing with me earlier. It's so important that and Bruce says this to me all the time, and I know Michelle now, and she absolutely agrees, that it's important that you do taste. If you see something you like, and you compare it to other wines, and it's great to pair with certainly chicken or fish, but don't be afraid to just enjoy a wonderful wine in the evening or late afternoon, and really experiment and get the taste and the nuances and the finishes out of it. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Because wine is all about you. It really is all about you, and it's your style, your taste, and everyone's taste is different. So just see what you like.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, you can find this information and so much more at KathyIreland.com, also at alphaomega.com.
Absolutely. AOwinery.com.
Okay, you can follow us on Twitter and on Facebook.
Well, I gotta tell you something. Not only is my job great just tasting wine, but also meeting beautiful ladies. And even though you're married to Robin and you're owner of this winery, I still say you're so beautiful.
Thank you.
And thank you for having us up here tonight for dinner. This ambiance is just super. Just over the top. And Michelle, thank you. Let's toast.
It's our pleasure.
Thank you. Now, what makes this you and the winery of Alpha Omega? And I know it was your dream. Give me your passion.
I've loved wine since I was in college, and really felt that there was a place in the market for a woman in marketing to come in and to start developing brands for wineries in Napa Valley. So from Georgia to Napa Valley, we decided to buy this old building and build a new brand, and Robin said your world's the letter A. So I bought a book on thesaurus, cliches, and synonyms, and I found Alpha and Omega, the beginning, the end, the all divine, encompasses all that's good and great from start to finish. Well, we have old world winemakers in a new world, so again, it's beginning to end. And it's such a diluted market in Napa Valley. There's so many wonderful brands, and we wanted some brand familiarity. So Alpha Omega took the and out, put us higher up the search engine, and it was really a lot of marketing research to be able to develop something that people felt a connection to. And so many people come through this door because of that.
Well, because of marketing, Kathy, my boss, is so into marketing, and I'm going to bring Chef Andre on to introduce you.
Absolutely.
Hi.
Thank you. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Yeah. And I
Cheers.
Cheers. I hear a little bit of a southern girl in there. You said from
There it is,
Georgia too.
Georgia, Marietta, Georgia.
Yeah, I
Out
love
the
it.
way out in Napa.
This is absolutely superb. This is your favorite, from what I understand.
This is our proprietary red, and it's a Bordeaux blend style wine. It's our 07. I love that earthy, aged palate on wine, and I get that from our proprietary, the Bordeaux blend. Mostly Merlot, Cab Franc, Petit Verdot, and it's fabulous. It's ready to drink now. It's ready to drink 10 years from now.
Yeah.
So this is mine.
Well,
choice.
wonderful. Kathy is, first she's a mother, and she loves being a mother, but she's also a businesswoman, and she's finding solutions for families, especially busy moms. So I love the fact that you said that you want to branch into this business and show them that a woman can do it as well, and you are responsible for this logo, as I heard you say to Bruce, which is fabulous. But she's also finding solutions for people in business, which is what you're doing, and she's also finding solutions for people in love. And if you don't love what you're doing, and this is a love and a passion, and you can tell when we speak with Robin and the history of what he's doing, and you came on board to obviously a passion there, talk about a passion and finding solutions for people in love, but you bringing that to the table. How does it feel to be a woman who you're responsible for this? This is pretty amazing.
I feel like I've given birth to something that's so beautiful and joyful that you hand to hundreds of people every day. They come here, they taste the wine. When I moved out here, I thought, you know what, the wine experience has to be about the grapes, the vineyards. And so when you're drinking your wine, you're looking out, you're thinking about the farm workers. You're thinking about the hands and the love and the passion that went into bringing this baby into the world to share with so many people that have so much passion and love for wine. So it's sharing a glass of wine with people from all over the world.
What she's saying and which is so important is that this is American made, from tradition,
Handcrafted.
Handcrafted. You're bringing it to not only just the workers, but the people who are enjoying it. So that's incredible. We love that. Thank you so much.
It's been a blessing.
Yeah. What if you had to say something to, let's say, the busy mom or the average person who's kind of really just getting into wine? What a little nuance or a little solution that you would give them about choosing a wine, about enjoying a wine? What would you say?
Well, it's like food. For your palate, if it pleases, enjoy it, savor it. Continue to discover more palates and flavors in wine. And don't be intimidated by it. It's just like food.
Absolutely. Kathy always says, she says, don't be afraid of color. Don't be intimidated. Don't be afraid to try new things. And obviously you, like I said, you're responsible for the logo, for the marketing campaign, for all of it. And you said, I'm not going to be afraid. I'm going to move forward. And so for all the wonderful wine drinkers out there, whether you're a novice or you're an expert, Alpha Omega is absolutely wonderful. Bruce was telling us, all the other wineries are going to hate me for this, but he was telling us as we were doing this, that wait till we get to Alpha Omega. They're absolutely incredible. They're like we like to say, a baby brand who's really branching out and doing some incredible things. So thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, my pleasure. This has been absolutely amazing. This is our last night, our last winery, and I have to say thank you so much on behalf of Kathy and our entire team. You guys are incredible. I mean, Michelle has been just an amazing hostess. Thank you so much. We talked about marketing and logos and how you brought this to the table and how you are a woman in power, an executive. So thank you for that. And this man who's been smoking smoking meat all day. Thank you so much for this incredible menu and this meal tonight. And we talked about preparing it. And you say that you are a baby brand, as we talked about earlier. What you guys are doing. And Bruce told me, he said, you know what, Chef? I'm telling you this now. It'll all be great, but wait till you get to the end. And there's, and I don't like to drop names, but a friend of mine, Vanessa Williams, who says saving the best for last. Bruce, you saved the best for last.
Well, I'm just so happy that we're here together in beautiful Napa Valley again for our last night. It's poetry, it's romantic, and to be with my two closest friends that invited us and was gracious enough to have us come. And I told you, they're the upcoming superstar winery in Napa Valley. And the only thing I'm asking is that when you guys become too big, don't forget about me, Robin and Michelle.
Oh, thank you. That's it. I love the way Bruce says. He goes, oh yeah, my two closest friends. A winery ago, they were his two closest friends. But we exactly. We couldn't have done it without the beautiful Chelsea. Thank you so much for having us.
Oh my goodness, it's been our pleasure.
No, really, our pleasure. And Michelle, you set this up. You put this up with Chelsea and all of it. So thank you. I mean, how lucky are we just beautiful women, you know, surrounded by the
Gorgeous
prunes of the
men.
business. Oh, please.
That's it, you know. So why don't we?
Yes, this
tell
has been
us-
incredible. And I want to ask you, you know, we have these beautiful glasses by Kathy Arlen Home by Rogatka. Thank you for letting them grace your table.
They're
And
stunning.
oh,
Listen to this.
oh,
Cheers.
so cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to everyone.
Cheers, Chelsea.
Bon appetit.
And one.
And to friendship.
Yes, absolutely.
thanks.
It's a new friend. Thank
Cheers.
you. Oh, wonderful. And the wine is good. So
And
please.
OA Cabernet Sauvignon.
Listen
Alpha
to
Omega.
listen to the man get his tag in. That's what it's all about. So please follow us and check us out at kathyarlen.com. You can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook. And
You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, or visit our website at aowinery.com.
it's been an incredible tour. Thank you for sticking with us and following us and enjoying what we hope will be a lifetime of memories and an experience of taste of good food and great wine.